Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Mephisto, but for the entire game I forgot about that whole whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck thing, which sounds not like a huge deal, but then I remembered that I was running a Human Torch deck, and I was giving myself wounds all of the time, and then destroying the wounds with call for backup, and I couldn't do that. I wasn't allowed to do that, so I feel like the outcome of the game would have been a whole lot different if I had actually remembered this rule. So I'm just going to do the game again and remember the rule. I'm not counting it as a loss because, well, I didn't technically lose. Let's just say that game didn't count. That game was a mulligan. That game, that was practice. That was a practice game. So there's a good chance I do this setup 4 times in a row and lose. So today we're fighting Mephisto. Whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck. He always leads the Underworld. Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero gains a wound. We don't have any Marvel Knights heroes, so we're going to be getting a lot of wounds. And the scheme is sacrifice for the Soul Stone. Set up twists equal to the number of players plus 4, so that would be 6. Twist, you may KO one of your non-gray heroes and one of your gray heroes to sacrifice for the Soul Stone. If you do, draw 3 cards, shuffle this twist back into the villain deck, and then play another card from the villain deck. If you don't, stack a hero from the HQ next to the Mastermind, sacrifice for the Soul Stone. Evil wins when the Mastermind has sacrificed 5 heroes for the Soul Stone. We're not playing as the Underworld because always leads groups are for cowards. Not playing as fighting. Instead, we're facing the Fallen, the Fear Lords, and the Ghost Racers, and we're playing as Wanda and Vision, Wiccan, Wonder Man, Wasp, and Human Torch. So special rules for this setup: probability manipulation. Before shuffling the villain deck during setup, choose 1 card from the villain deck and set it aside. Then after shuffling, place the chosen card on top of the villain deck. Where was that one that I wanted to use? Last time I picked you, the Lurking Unknown, and I'm just going to do that again. It's easy to kill early. Hopefully we can get it out of the astral plane before the escape effect ruins our life. Next special rule: if using Wiccan in the hero deck, combine 7 random Wiccan cards and 7 random speed cards into 1 hero set instead. So I am going to be using Wiccan, so we're going to do that again. We're going to 7 random Wiccan cards and 7 random speed cards into 1 amalgamation of a hero. And again, I'm going to look at what we got. It's probably not going to change anything, but I would like to know what I have. Okay, I do have the Wiccan rare, but it looks like this time we don't have the speed rare. That's fine. And the final special rule: the only non-gray heroes that may be KO'd for the scheme are Wiccan, Speed, or Wanda and Vision. So that's the main reason I'm still using this hero, is because I need them. I need to sacrifice them for the Soul Stone. Or use them to prevent being sacrificed for the Soul Stone. One of the two. Last time I replaced Wonder Man with Longshot. I'm going to be doing that again. And this time I'm going to be replacing the Human Torch with Enchantress. Human Torch could still be good, because call for backup. We're going to be getting a decent amount of wounds from Mephisto, but where is it? This card is going to be dead, like absolutely dead. Unbelievably, ridiculously, unusably bad. Which is unfortunate, because normally I really like this card. So yeah, this time I'm going to remember that whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck. I promise. I promise I'll remember. I'm legitimately getting really forgetful. Which is very sad because I'm only 36 years old. I shouldn't be having short-term memory loss when I'm 36 years old. But I am, so I'm sorry. Alright, I'm clicking the button. And this card goes on top of the villain deck. Alright, turn 1. Wow, who could have seen this coming? So we have a 4-4 and a 5-3 split. Okay, before I buy anything, I'm going to fight the Lurking Unknown for 2. Fight, reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may spend Recruit equal to that card's cost. Have the player of your choice gain that hero. If you don't, the Lurking Unknown enters the astral plane. Okay. I don't want this to enter the astral plane, so I do want to give this to someone. The question is, who am I giving it to? I can give it to the right. The right has 5 recruit, which doesn't do anything. I guess I could give it to the left and lean ranged. What does this do? Oh yeah, let go is pretty good. I could lean ranged covert onto the left side, and then take speedy delivery on the right and hope that that does something. So I'm going to spend 3 recruit to give this to this side. Ambush. Haunt an unhaunted hero in the HQ that costs 3 or less. So haunt means I can spend attack equal to the hero's cost and either KO the hero or choose a player to gain it, and then the villain enters the city. I want to haunt this one. I can kill it in 2 turns. Give it to the right. And then buy something else. So I'm going to buy Speedy Delivery. Speedy Delivery is not my favorite card, but it works decently with Hyperspeed, and putting stuff on top of your deck can be pretty cool. There's some top of deck stuff in this setup. So I could try and lean into that. Alright, Soul Sacrifice early. Ranged Covert should be a pretty decent strategy, I think. I'll take Soul Sacrifice first. Misfortune favors the bold. I guess I'm doing a Instinct deck on the right. Ambush. Haunts the leftmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. Okay. I'm going to start by fighting Hold On, Let Go for 3, which puts Patriarch back into the city, and I give this to you. And I'm just going to buy Fortune Favors the Bolt. And now I'm out of stuff to buy on the right. Ambush, Rise the Living Dead. Are the Ghost Racers in here? They are. Why did I forget that? There's nothing to rise. Okay, I either buy another Soul Sacrifice, or I have 5 attack. I can fight this next turn. Enchant the Senses works well with magic. I'll probably take this on the left, and I'll take another Soul Sacrifice. Getting KO is good. And Accelerate being there means I can buy that on the right side. Ambush. Despair enters the astral plane and captures a bystander. Okay. To play this card, I must put a card from my hand on top of my deck. Okay, I could fight this and give it to the right, or left. Yeah, give this to the left. And then buy Accelerate. I'm gonna fight this for 5. Give it over here. And I'm going to buy Accelerate. This could be a pretty good Hyperspeed deck. Ambush. Haunt an unhaunted hero in the HQ that costs 3 or less. Okay. What's the specific wording on Haunt? Anyone can attack the hero equal to its cost and either KO the hero or choose a player to gain it. Gets -2 cost. Is that actually the wording on size changing? And haunt, specifically. Players can't recruit that hero. Spend attack equal to the haunted hero's cost. Affected normally by anything that affects heroes in the HQ. And size changing. Okay, this says pay 2 less to recruit the card. Let me double check the wording on this, because this is going to decide what I haunt. If I can fight it for 1, I will do that. What did it say this keyword's from? Civil War, Ant-Man, and Champions. Fine. Why don't I just search? Yeah. Size changing. You can recruit this card for 2 less. It doesn't change the cost. It lets you recruit it for less. Okay. So I won't put it on this. I will instead put it on you. Please. There we go. Alright, do I want to ramp into anything? No, this is a very cheap HQ. But I will... Can't fight that. Can't fight anything. I can't fight anything this turn. Let me play these. Wait, I have to play this card, right? Yeah, I need to play this card first. I was thinking of buying these and then seeing what showed up, but I don't think I can do that. So I'm just going to KO a gray. KO a starter card. And buy this for 1. And this for 1. And there's another Soul Sacrifice. And buy Sorceress Illusions. Phasing's cool. I do have some phasing cards over here already. This is phasing. I think this is phasing. Yeah. Most of the WandaVision cards have phasing. It's almost like the children of Wanda and Vision share similar mechanics to them in some ways, other than Speed. Speed gets his powers from Quicksilver, who is technically part of the family, I guess. But I still want to... recruit card's nice. I could always KO this for Soul Sacrifice later if I need to ramp into something. I could buy a Soul Sacrifice over here. It doesn't help with hyperspeed, but it does let me KO my grays a little bit easier. And it's a covert to prevent me needing to KO something I want with Ghost Racers. Do I need 3 Soul Sacrifices on the left? I don't think I need 3 Soul Sacrifices on the left. And I'll buy a new recruit because it works good with hyperspeed. Wait a minute, this goes on top of my deck. I remembered. Ambush, Rise the Living Dead. There's nothing to rise, chicken. I have 3 attack. However... I could have more than 3 attack. If I play this first, then I get 5 attack and can fight whatever I want, actually. Other than you. Top card of your deck costs 3 less, draw it. Patriarch will probably hit. Yeah, I should do that, I guess. Fighting Ghost Racers, I waste the KO. So I'm going to play Sorceress Illusions first. And then everything else. So this gives me 2 extra attack. I'm going to fight Patriarch for 4. Fight! Reveal top card of your deck, costs 3 less, draw it. That doesn't cost 3 or less, actually, unfortunately, but I can buy this because I do have the size changing. I'm not a huge fan of Swarm Tactics, especially since I've already bought a lot of cheap Wasp cards. I liked this card back when I was using rules as written for new recruits. Since I haven't mentioned this in several videos, I'm now treating new recruits as like sidekicks where I can only recruit one a turn. And I can only recruit one of either of them, I can't get both. I guess I could buy a lot of Madam Hydras and just dodge them. I'll buy a Swarm Tactics. Alright, Scheme Twist. You may KO one of your non-gray heroes and one of your gray heroes to sacrifice for the Soulstone. I can't do that because the only heroes that may be KO'd for the scheme are Wiccan, Speed, or Wand and Vision, so I need to sacrifice something for the Soulstone. It's probably going to be a Flurry of Blades. This does work decently on the right, because I'm taking a lot of attack stuff on the right, but I think it'll be Flurry of Blades. It's either Flurry of Blades or the other Swarm Tactics. I think I'll do Flurry of Blades. So we got one sacrifice for the Soulstone. Very unfortunate. Okay, I should KO my recruit cards because, well, I guess I'm doing a hyperspeed deck, sort of, and then buy this. Alright, twist number 2. I can sacrifice for this. Got 2 options to sacrifice here. So what does this do? I sacrifice this and a gray here. I sacrifice a gray and a non-gray. If I do, I draw 3, shuffle the twist back into the villain deck, then play another card from the villain deck. This let me draw 3, which would make this turn a little bit better. KOing a gray is good. Like, legitimately, this is basically the end result that I want to use this card for, right? I KO this card to draw 3 and then KO another card. So I think I will do that. I will KO this and this. So then I draw 3, shuffle the twist back into the villain deck, and play another card from the villain deck. That is not the right card. Alright, Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. There's no zombies to resurrect. Alright, I have 2 Soul Sacrifices in my hand, and I could ramp into Unending Anguish. Let's see, how much recruit do I have this turn? I have 2 recruit this turn. That's gonna be... I could KO Swarm Tactics to get it. Draw 3 is better than Swarm Tactics, probably, right? Alright, I'll start by KOing Swarm Tactics to get 6 recruit. This one, actually, what am I attacking this turn? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 attack, because I play 1 odd card. I could fight 2 Ghost Racers and KO 2 Troopers. That means I don't need this card. I could phase this card and see what comes and save it for next turn. What? Why did that go back on top? Tabletop Simulator, please. Okay, in that case, this one is just going to KO a Trooper or an Agent. I get 3 attack. I could fight this. I don't really care about Enchant the Senses. I'm going to fight this for 3. Fight, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon, and I'm going to fight this for 3. Do the same thing. Get rid of both of my troopers, and I'm going to buy Unending Anguish for 7. Okay. Rage is going to be good over here, but I can't afford it this turn. What does Blood Frenzy do again? Plus 1 attack for each different VP value in your regular pile. Okay. It's going to be hard to deal with, and that's a shitty escape effect. Alright, I'm going to Hyperspeed 2. I'm going to fight the Ghost Racers for 3. And KO a Trooper. And I'm going to buy another Fortune Favors the Bold. Ambush haunts the rightmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. This is currently 2 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 attack this turn, so I can fight. I shouldn't fight you because then you escape. You escaping is actually not the end of the world. Actually, it sort of is. 3 recruit doesn't really make me want to do anything with that, so I'm just going to phase this card. Okay, now I have... Why? Now I have 6 attack, which is more. Means... Oh, I can't fight you because I have VP values. I could fight this and get it. That could be cool. Yeah, I'll get another Swarm Tactics since I KO'd the other one. Play this first so that I can get the extra attack from magic. Actually, I don't need to do that. And then I fight this for 6 and gain it. I do not actually have the size changing for this, so I could buy this, or I could save this for Swarm Tactics. How many tech do I have? I have Science. I'll probably eventually get Rage Grief. Yeah, currently this is just going to be phased a lot. And phasing gets a lot worse the more phasing you have, because, well, you might phase into a card that you also want to phase, and then it just repeats itself. I'm just going to buy a new recruit. If I get more tech, I'll buy this later, or I'll buy it when I have Swarm Tactics. Alright, Scheme Twist. So I need to KO one of my Greys and one of my non-Greys to sacrifice for the Soul Stone. I do have speed, so I could do that. Alternatively, I could not do that. How much do I care about losing Speedy Delivery? Speedy Delivery is pretty good over here, but it's... I don't think it's required. I have the ability to do this. I should do this. I'm going to KO this and this, so I draw 3. Shuffle this back into the villain deck, and then play another card from the villain deck. Ambush. Haunt an unhaunted hero in the HQ that costs 3 or less. Okay, done. I'm going to start with 1 attack, draw a card. Then... Okay, how much attack can I get this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I could fight Mephisto this turn. Sounds good to me. So with Fortune Favors the Bold, I put these 2 on top of my deck, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the one from the new recruit, and I fight Mephisto for 10. Each other player without a Mastermind Tactic in their victory pile gains a wound. Whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck. I remembered. Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound. And they go on top of the decks. So my next couple of turns are going to be kind of shitty. I could phase this into a wound. That'll make my next turn slightly less shitty. Let's see. Do I want to ramp into anything? I can just get 7 recruit this turn without doing that, so I think I'm just going to KO 2 agents with Soul Sacrifice. Play these. KO the agents. Okay, I can't fight you because you have Blood Frenzy. I can't fight you, so I'll fight you for 3. Fight, rescue a bystander. Rescue this bystander, draw a card. Well, that means I don't draw it next turn. Should have fought that first, apparently. Then I could have KO'd this with Soul Sacrifice, but order. Okay, Rage Grief is going to be really good in this lineup. It's really good with Soul Sacrifice. It's really good with the Scheme. So I'm going to buy that for 5. I do have the size changing for this. Drawing a card's good. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. I have buried my zombies. Very good of me. Hyperspeed 2. I don't need to ramp into anything, so I'm just going to KO this wound with Soul Sacrifice. What am I buying? It's a very good question. Witchcraft works decently over here. With these. I feel like I don't need Witchcraft on this side. I have no way to set it up on the left side. I'll take it on this side. There's another Soul Sacrifice. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. There's no zombies to rise. Very good. One attack, draw. Actually, hold up. Yeah, one attack, draw a card. Okay, then 2 attack. Then I draw 3 and put this on the bottom of my deck. I'm probably KOing the wound. I don't need to ramp into anything this turn. So yeah, I KO the wound. This is 2 recruit, draw a card. Okay. I really want to kill that, but I cannot. 3, 1, 2. Yeah, so you're at 9, so I can't kill you. You're at 6. I can fight this, KO this, and then fight this to bury the Ghost Racer. I could fight this. This turn too. That would make you enter the city. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to fight this for 3. Wait, no I can't. Why do I think I have 9 attack? I don't have 9 attack. I mean, I could fight both of these and reveal for the other one so I don't have to KO anything. Or I could KO Enchant the Senses. I kind of like having Enchant the Senses around. It's another Enemies of Asgard for the rare. I fight this for 3. KO this. Then I fight this for 3. I either reveal to not KO or KO Enchant the Senses. I think I should KO Enchant the Senses. Like, I don't really have ranged over here, is the thing. The problem is, I don't really have attack over here. Like, I'm thinning my deck a lot, which is really good. But what am I thinning it for? Like, what am I doing over here? I'm not really doing anything over here. I need a big attack card or something. So I think I need to leave Enchant the Senses. So I'm going to reveal Soul Sacrifice to not KO. Then I'm going to fight you for 5. Fight, KO a hero, then if Despair was in the city, if Despair was in the astral plane, he enters the city, ignoring his ambush ability. And Banker, I get +2 recruit, usable only to recruit this, but I can't. I could fight this turn, I'm not going to, because then this would escape. And I don't want that to happen. Alright, this is bad, because I do not have attack this turn to fight anything. Blood Frenzy, yeah, I can't fight you because you have Blood Frenzy. That means this is going to escape, which kind of sucks. But not a whole lot I can do about it. I need to KO this. I don't really want to put an agent on top of my deck this turn, so I'm not going to. I could buy Flurry of Blades over here. That seems like it should be decent on this side. Oh, Scheme Twist. I could just not do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna not do this. I'm just gonna let this go. Which means I need to sacrifice a hero from the HQ next to the Mastermind, sacrifice for the Soulstone. If I sacrifice something that's haunted, the haunted villain stays and haunts the next hero to fill that spot. That's interesting. I think I'm just going to KO this. Okay, there's my card that I'm getting on the left. Got it. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. In that case, do I need to ramp into anything this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to KO something. What do I want to KO? I could KO the other Soul Sacrifice. I could KO Tiny Wing Justice. The recruit currently isn't really helping me. What does this do? That's pretty good. Yeah, Tiny Wing Justice currently isn't really helping me all that much. Like, it's just draw a card. It's not hurting me, but it's not helping me, right? So I should get rid of that. So 1 recruit, KO Tiny Wing Justice for 4 more recruit. Then this is 4 attack, because the hero was put into the KO pile this turn. This is 3 recruits. This is 1 recruit. And then, oh wait, I don't play this yet, because I'm going to be recruiting things. Recruit this for 7. Then I'm going to recruit this for 2. I'm really hoping the Enchantress Uncommon shows up at some point, but that apparently isn't happening. So this is 2 attack plus 2 more because I recruited 2 cards this turn. Okay, 9 attack. You're at 9, right? Unless I got something better recently. Or not better, but different VP value. No, I still only have 1, 2, and 3. So I could fight you for 9, which KOs 2 cards from my discard pile. I have a wound and a trooper, or an agent. I'll do that, fight you for 9. Fight, KO up to 2 cards from your discard pile. You have a terrible escape effect. I do not want you to escape. That would be very bad. Ambush, haunt the leftmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. One attack, draw a card. Okay, these are both 3 attack, and I put these 2 on top of my deck. Then I hyperspeed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to fight Mephisto for 10. Fight. Choose any number of wounds from your hand and discard pile. The player to your right gains them. I probably would do that just because the right side has so much KO, but I do not have the ability to... You escaping's bad, so I don't want to fight this. So I'm not going to. Okay, Scheme Twist. I can once again choose to just let this go, or I could KO this or this. I think I'm just going to let this go again. And I'm going to KO. We have to destroy it. Or not KO, but stack this here. Get another one. I'm going to start with 1 attack, draw a card. Okay. Two attack. I'm not going to get the trigger on this because I want to make more odds for magic. Then I draw 3 and put this on the bottom of my deck. Was a hero KO'd this turn? No, a hero was not KO'd this turn yet, shockingly. But I do need to play this to get the triggers on Wasp, so I'm going to play this as just a 2 attack card, then 3 attack, 3 attack. I'm not going to be recruiting anything this turn, so this is not going to be very good. I played 1, 2, 3, 4 odd cost this turn, so this is 1 attack plus 4 more attack. I'm going to fight Mephisto for 10. Fight. Each other player puts all 0 cost cards from their discard pile on top of their deck in any order. Okay. Yeah, I can't recruit anything this turn unless... No. Just fight this for a KO. How's my Blood Frenzy looking on this side? Probably bad. 3, 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, that's plus 5. I can't do that. I could fight this to draw 2? Maybe then I can recruit something and then get more attack from this to fight something else. I'll fight this for 5. Fight, draw 2, and then if it was in the city, it enters the astral plane. Oh. That's interesting. Do I KO a soul sacrifice to buy another soul sacrifice? It does get me through this faster, which is cool. Maybe I don't want to buy another soul sacrifice. Maybe I want to buy Enchant the Senses. Okay, I'm going to KO soul sacrifice. What if I buy Enchant the Senses? Is that dumb? Like, I feel like I don't need the KO anymore. I don't have any ways to set this up, but I do have a decent number of odds in my deck. I'll just buy a new recruit. And then this is 2 attack plus 2 more attack. I could fight one of these. I could make my own luck. That's a way to set up Witchcraft. And it's just a good attack card. Okay, I'll fight and make my own luck for 6. Gain it on this side, and then this enters the city. Okay, currently I have 5 attack, which isn't a lot. I should not let that escape. Fight this. Draw whatever I put on top of my deck. How's Blood Frenzy over here looking? 1 and 6, so you're at 5. I could just fight this. In that case, I'll play this first and see what happens. 2 attack Berserk. It's a good Berserk. Then... maybe... no. I could fight this and give that to the left. Okay. 3 attack, I put a card on top of my deck. I KO this. And I'm going to fight you for 5. Fight, KO one of my heroes. And I'm going to fight this for 3. And give this to this side. If I don't want it anymore, I can always KO it. 2 recruit. Nah, just a new recruit. I'm doing shockingly well this game, so I don't need to ruin anything. Alright, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero gains a wound, and the wounds go on top of the decks. This is going a lot better than I thought it was going to go, to be honest. I thought I was going to lose 4 times in a row. So, I actually don't have the range trigger for this yet. Do I KO Enchant the Senses? Yes, no. Currently have 4 recruit. I kind of need the range triggers for Odd Couple. I'm gonna place... Let me start by phasing this and seeing what happens. Oh right. That's what happens. I forgot. It's fine. 1 recruit, and I'm going to... Actually, wait, that's a good thing. Then I KO that. Then 2 recruit, draw a card. Then I draw 3, and Enemies of Asgard trigger, put this on the bottom of my deck. Okay, now I have the range trigger. Then 1 attack, draw a card. 2 attack, then 4 attack. I reveal the top 5 cards of the hero deck. I may put one of them with an odd numbered cost into my hand. I may KO one of them, and I put the rest back in any order. Odd numbered cost, huh? Do I even want this? How many tech cards do I have? I have 1 tech card? I don't even want this card. I'm gonna KO this card. And put the rest back in any order. And then 2 attack, and whenever I defeat an adversary this turn I gain a new recruit. I'll try to remember to actually do that. 3 attack, 3 attack. Probably just gonna phase this card. Aha! I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 odd cost this turn, so this is 1 attack plus 5 more attack. Going to fight Mephisto for 10. Fight! Each other player KOs a bystander from their victory pile or gains a wound. Here you go. And I'm going to fight Mephisto for 10 and win. And I didn't cheat this time. No cheating. Okay, very good. I'm glad I played it again, just because I would have felt bad winning via cheating, even though I won again, and it didn't really matter, so. Let's count some victory points. Left side got 38, and the right side got 17. And if you combine those together, you get 55. Right? Yeah. Okay, click here if you won, enter your total VP below 55. Talking about the decks, this side was really good. Clearly. Covert, ranged, odd. is, I guess, what this deck was. It wasn't really odd. Yeah, this is a good deck. I got Unending Anguish trigger quite a bit. That's nice. This side was also really good, even though the VP didn't really make that look like it was that good. It wasn't that good, but it did manage to fight the Mastermind twice, which is nice, and it had like decent amount of like hyperspeed synergy. Like I KO'd most of my recruit cards for hyperspeed, which is good. Flurry of Blades also, I played it once and it gave me 3 attack from the Berserk, so that's good in my book. Yeah, this deck was also pretty good, even though it still had half of its starter cards. Sometimes just cheap, big attack cards. It works out. I'm looking long shot more and more the more I play with them. Just cheap, big attack cards. It's good stuff. Anyways, next time we're moving on to battle number 3, for real this time, because no cheating this time. So, and again, I didn't count the last game as a loss for the adventure lives. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. I need to figure out, like, some sort of punishment for losing. Or cheating to win, I mean. Cheating doesn't matter that much if you lose. It only matters if you win, right? Anyways, next time we're moving on to battle number 3. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.